Hi everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Do Sue. Today I'm going to be doing another episode of Margarete Miller's 52-week collage challenge. I'm trying to catch up. I didn't start it until April. And this week it is, or this episode I should say, because I'm not doing it weekly. I'm trying to fit in at least 2 a week to catch up. It's hashtag CW Planner 15. And the 5 prompts are a repeating pattern found in nature, something in watercolour, something musical, a piece of washi tape, a calendar page or portion of a calendar page, and the bonus is a doodle. Now, I don't have a calendar page or portion of that I want to use, really. I think they're fairly boring. Don't really have it. I suppose I could use my Edith Holden diary notes of a garden or the kitchen, the cookery one, but I don't want to. I decided, so I'm going to use the doodle. I'm going to substitute the calendar page for the doodle and doodle something. Okay, so here we are with my A5 white lined paper book. That's the last episode we did, which was number 14. So we're going to use this page, and I always ink it up first around the edges, so I do that first, and then I'll show you the items I've found that I want to, I think, use. Hope everyone's okay. Today is Thursday. This week that I've had off for annual leave has gone really quickly. I haven't really achieved as much as I expected to. I don't know whether I set myself up too high. I don't know. I have a habit of doing that. Anyway, I hope you're having a good week so far. Today's weather is absolutely lovely. It's really sunny, it's dry, and it's just pleasantly warm. It's just really nice. Okay, so these are things I found. So to me, the obvious repeating pattern found in nature is honeycomb. I love bees and everything associated with them. So I'm going to use a piece of this. It's 12 by 12, a single-sided paper out of a Dovecraft paper pack called Be Happy. And there it is. It has some lovely designs in it. So there you have it. Some nice ferns, bees, some lovely background paper. That's nice. Some beehives. No, not beehives. Nests, I think those are. There's some nice background paper with honeycomb. It was difficult to choose actually, but and that's a nice piece, honeycomb paper too. But I decided to go with the piece I've chosen. I like the colour of it. I like the shiny, you know, it's quite glittery, and I don't very often use glittery paper. So I'm going to use a piece of this. So that's that for the, I'm going to line the back of the page with music paper. So, and the something musical that I found is a record player. So I'm going to use that. And that's out of that fussy cut page that came with the, I want to call it the Heritage paper pack, but it's not Heritage. Why can I never remember what it's called? It will come to me. Anyway, that's the big heirloom stack. It's 180 pages of single-sided paper, and each design has 3 sheets to it, and this is a collage sheet. So I've taken this record player out of it. So that's something musical that I'm using. What else do we need? Something in watercolour. Well, you know, I'm using an Edith Holden watercolour of a cowslip. These are really pretty. I love these. I love seeing them grow wild. So I'm just going to cut that out a bit more. Sometimes when I fussy cut things, if I'm doing a whole lot of things at once, I don't always cut them out completely. I think a lot of people are the same actually, from what I've heard on YouTube anyway. Take that piece out, go around that leaf a little bit, get rid of some of that white, that's better. Yes, so I'm using that as my watercolour piece. Washi tape. I thought I'd use this nice washi tape. It's quite nice. It's got a lovely pattern of birds and stylized dragonfly or butterfly or something, and flowers, and yeah, I like the colours. I think the colours will fit in with the page, so I think that's what we're going to use anyway. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to put the book to one side, and I'm just going to tear off this, and I'm covering the back of the page, the whole page as background, I mean to say, with this. This is a digital piece of music paper. So just taking off these edges. And let's just get some of this cut down. I don't want to cut those bits out. I only want to cut the white edge off where I've printed it. Right, we might as well cut this off while we're here. May keep that piece, we'll see. Not keeping all of that. That's all going in the bin. Keeping enough scraps as it is, which I'm thinking about how to use up. So I'm going to put a piece on. So I kind of want it down there. Like that. Okay, now is that going to fit? Yes. There's even actions to this little song about the farmer sowing his fields. Little actions, old-fashioned ones. Okay, so I just want to cover the whole of that page with that as a background piece, and I'm going to ink around the edges with Vintage Photo. When do I ever use much else? I have been using different ones. Been trying, I have got a few different ones now, all mini ones. So, which have lasted ages and ages. I'm quite happy with those. They don't take up a lot of room. You can stack them up. That's a good thing about those little distress inks. A good distress around the edges, like that. Now I need my glue book. What have I done with that? I thought I had it out. It's on my trolley dolly. Need my glue stick, using my Scotch. When this is finished, I'm going to attempt to use up all of those small Pritt sticks I bought. I bought a pack. I'm sure they were a pack of about 12, you know, small ones, and I wasn't keen. I don't know why. It just didn't seem to be very effective to me. Now this Scotch is the bee's knees as far as I'm concerned. Right, let's get that down on the page. So don't mind if a little bit of the page is showing, because we've inked round it anyway. Give that a press down with the bone folder. Just tear that little piece sticking out off. I don't mind things sticking out, but that is a bit out of place because it's just the way I've drawn it. bit of good ink down there. That's it. Right, so we've got our background on. Now let's ink round the cow slip. Do love Edith Holden's watercolours. They are very beautiful. She's extremely talented, wasn't she, for her time? And it's great that she has got recognition for that, because even in Edwardian days, women weren't really, well, they were kind of seen and not heard. You know, they never really, only the very few achieved things, despite the fact that, you know, it was frowned upon, really. So we are lucky. We are very emancipated, us women, considering what some had to go through. So I think we take it for granted. I'm sure we do. We just, you know, don't think about all the suffragettes and what they had to go through. So that's that. Okay, so then where is my, what did I do with the gramophone? It's gone. It says it's not coming to the party. Oh, there it is. Doesn't want to. Not interested. Feels out of place, but that's what a collage is. All sorts of mishmash of things. So I might have that down there. No, actually I prefer it away from that page. So we're not going to have a lot to put on this page, actually. So we've got that. Oh, we've got our bee paper. That's going to be the main thing. So let's have a look. Let me put this book to one side. And let's tear some of this paper. So just going to tear it with the tear ruler because it's very thick. To start with, anyway. The only thing is with this thicker paper, and this is, what GSM is this? Does it tell me on here? 150 GSM cardstock this is. I find it difficult to tear. If I tear a piece, I might be lucky. I think it depends which direction you tear it in as to how it tears. Now I don't like too much of that white showing, so this is going to be interesting, isn't it? I thought we could have this down the side here. That's what I thought. Like that. And we can have this over here, like so. What else have we got? Washi tape, which isn't going to take up much room. And some doodling. Okay, well, for the doodling, let's tear some of my watercolour paper down. I'm just tearing off the straight edges. It's a scrap of watercolour paper. And I've found my calligraphy pen. Well, it's an italic pen, and I love spirals, so I thought let's do a spiral doodle. I used to do these at school, where, you know, when you're doodling, when you're listening to the teacher and doodling on your exercise book. I used to love doodling either these or houses for some reason. Now I like that, just very simple, but I like it. It's my style. So we can put this down. So let's ink round this. I love this watercolour paper. I love the way everything bleeds around the edges of it. Like that, and then we'll ink around this. Yeah, so I've had a very quiet week so far, just me and myself and Elmo and Pebbles. Pebbles is no problem, she's just in and out. She'll come in the front door and go immediately to the back door to be let out, and she'll do the same the opposite way. So I think we'll have this doodle down here. Turn it round and have it that way round. We have that there and that there, and it's a bit out of place, isn't it, all of it, but I mean, I like it. Now we have got to put some washi tape, but before we do that, I want to take another piece of this, just the honeycomb piece, and I want to actually put it up here, behind there, like that, across there. Now, do we have that there, or do we put the doodles behind there, so that they are behind there, maybe down a bit, because maybe have that down there and that there. Then we could have some washi tape up here. I tried to block that middle piece in because it's the song. So we could have the cowslip over the two pieces like that, and then this music piece down here, and we'll think of where we put the washi tape afterwards. No, I'm not keen on that. I want that way round. So yeah, we'll put that there, and we'll have that there. So we'll get those down first. Okay, so I'm not going to move them. I'm going to try and glue them down piece by piece, because if I take it all off, I always forget how it went. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Ridiculous. So we're going to put that there with a bit of the music showing at the top, like that. Then we're going to have this piece down. Hopefully this sticks. I think it will with the Scotch glue stick, because the Scotch glue stick is brilliant and very, very sticky and gluey. So we're going to have that down the edge, and it also gives you a bit of wriggle room because it is very sticky and gluey. So I think actually that's slotted itself in there, so I think that's where that's going to go. So I'm just going to glue that into position there before that. Sticks like so. Oh, oh, why did I think that was a good idea? Right, hold that piece, get it straight. That's nice. Just peeking out. Put a bit more glue stick down there and press that down. Okay, maybe we'll have a bit of this in the middle. Oh no, we've got our I was forgetting this lovely cowslip. So yeah, I want that down, so I'm going to put that down first. we'll have it like that, like so. Let's put this flower down, get a clean page. Yes, I hope you're having decent weather. Oh, my fingers are very sticky now. It's not the page. So let's get this down and be very gentle with it. Yes, Edith Holden was a very talented lady, wasn't she? I guess in all fairness, she didn't have much else to do, probably. She was able to go off rambling around and, you know, because she was really what they would have classed a lady of leisure. So I put that there like that. So we've still got the music behind. We've got our record player. We've got our repeating nature's pattern. We've got our doodle. We just want some washi tape now. So change our page. And oh, I don't actually think I've used this. Oh, that is so top heavy, that. Of course, it's not me being, you know, clumsy. Of course not. I think we'll put some of this along here, along the. I don't know if I want it all the way along. I might just. Oh gosh, get out. It doesn't stick that well, as you know. I think maybe we'll have a piece there. We'll cut it off there, and then we'll have to glue it. So I'm just going to glue the page. It's easier, I think. And have that there up here, like so. Like that, and we'll have a piece down here or across here, maybe just a small piece. So we'll have a little piece there, I think. Cut it just before the bird. And where did I have that? I had it there, I think. Let's put it there. I don't want to cover the music up too much. No, I think I might have that. Have I got that upside down? Or is there no right or wrong way? I think, well, oh, I don't know. That looks upside down to me now. Okay, we're going to stick with that. Where's my cloth? Let's give that a wipe. There's a bit of glue there. So we've got that and that. And I think maybe we'll have one more piece down here in the corner. Let's cut that straight. So we'll put some glue down in the corner, like that. Might need a little bit more on the end there. Give that a press down. Just cut the glue, put him out there out of the way. Right. So, I think we're finished. So, a repeating pattern found in nature. I've used a honeycomb. something in watercolour. I've used an Edith Holden watercolour, which is of some cowslips, very pretty cowslips, quite rare these days, certainly down south they are. Something musical. We've got a record player and we've also got some music paper. Piece of washi tape, we've got some here, here and here. I didn't use a calendar page or a portion of a calendar page. I instead did my spirally doodles, and that is everything on the page. Do you want to put anything else up the top at all? Because I can see that is standing out to me now, that little gap. So maybe put a piece of this scrap. That's all right. It's just a butterfly that I did on the back, which was a brilliant butterfly. Actually, maybe I wanted that. I don't know. It's too late. It's too late now. Put them in the bin. Bye bye. So I'm going to ink around this. And let me move this and just do a little doodle on here, and I think I'm just going to go with the same, and like this time I'll use slightly thicker. There. Very crude, but that, I think doodling is crude anyway, really, isn't it? It's always ad hoc for starters. And let's, I don't know, yeah, I think that's actually glued itself down. Let's make sure that's straight, like so. Oh, I like that. Just going to trim that edge down a bit. Give that an ink round. That's it. Maybe just go over that washi tape a little bit. Take that white off. And there we have it. So that is a CW Planner 15, and that is what that one looks like. I have to try and cover up the other page actually. There, it's very simple but very effective. I like it. I love the bees. I love this paper. It's very textured. This is all rough because it's raised with all this glitter, but it's very fine glitter, you know, not tacky. It's very nice, very tactile, that. I love that. Okay, that's me done. Okay, right. Take care everyone, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.